Okay, welcome, welcome. Jacqueline, do you want to take over? And I'm going to see if I can't get a keyboard to work. That mic might work. That one, yeah. All right. Hi, Susan. Hello.
All right, everybody, if you can stand up. Is this out of your way enough? Maybe.
First of all, I want to welcome everyone and welcome YouTubers that are coming in soon, I'm sure. And it's nice to have an intention for our rehearsals. And just, it's a chance to make music together and to see your friends. And this is the gift of community, and the chance to do this is to me, very precious. So, anyway, Madame.
All right, definitely stretching. And as you're in this position here, wrap this arm around your other ribs and take a breath into this hand. Big, luscious breath. Love it. Let's go around the other way and stretch this way and wrap that hand around and take a breath into this hand. Feel your ribs expand. Feel your breath drop. Excellent, excellent. And let's roll the shoulders today. So exaggerate forward to back. Keep breathing. This is the loosening up part. Then we're going to concentrate a lot. But let's loosen up first. Good. So now we're going back to front. Now let's take that head and let's do a little roll to the side. And let's gently roll it back to the other side. And then roll it back. So kind of let it go a little in the middle. So now I don't want you to be real stiff and tense with this, but roll it down. Again, you're breathing, so don't forget to breathe. Good. Okay, let's jump in to a little loosening up. So let's shake the hands. I did this last time. And let's shake the arms. And let's extend it to the upper body. Shake your booty. Get your hips going and your legs going. Try and move your knees. I know you're there behind the pews there, but move your knees. Maybe stomp your feet. And get wiggling. And then take a breath in. And then let it all go. Just really let this day go. Let it go. Feel your body. Do you feel a little buzzy? I do. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so let's ground ourselves. Feel your feet on the floor. Let's stack our spine. So we've got nice soft knees a little bit. We're lining ourselves up. We're feeling the center line of our body. So take a little tug on the point of your head with your hair, if you will. And feel your string, your little, if you were like me, you had a little Barbie who had the little twirl on the top of her head. We all have that ability to find our center. All right, great. So from that spot, let's loosen the face. You can release that. Stretch it out. And make a really wild face. You can squint your eyes. Let's loosen that. We get very stiff and stuck in our positions for the day. Now let's do some jaw circles. We talked about this before. If you find this difficult, try to do squares. But what I want you to be careful of is not to move your head and your jaw. So I want you to just try to move your jaw. And keep your head as still as you can. And go the other way. And feel nice and free to open when you're at the bottom. Good. Most of you are doing that, but if I can't see your mouth, I don't know, but I want you to feel free to open in your mask. Great. So now let's take our little spot under the cheek and rock your jaw back. And if this is not enough and your jaw wants to get more involved, just open it with both hands. You might feel good doing that. I was doing this driving today, actually, because I was like, I was driving with one hand. I needed more, I needed more. So let yourself do whatever works. So here we are. We've rocked our jaw back, not giant open jaw and not tight jaw, but just rocking it back. All right, good. So let's go ahead and do our tongue touches. So we're keeping this space. We're using our hand as a guide, top to bottom, cheek to cheek. You know the pattern. I'll let you do it at your own pace. And I want you to make sure that you're not closing and also that you're not leaning into the hands whenever we're singing, especially when we're holding music. We tend to close our space. So keep it open and go for it. And why are we doing this? Because we are separating the motion of the tongue, which we need for our articulation and our consonants, and to make good vowels, because the tongue needs to be where we want it to be, not where it wants to hang out because we're used to doing it that way, because that's how we learn to speak. We just got in habits and patterns that may not be the easiest for us to undo, but we also want to separate the tongue from the jaw, right? So the tongue is not tied to the jaw action. Okay, great. So let's take a relaxed tongue. So there it is, a nice, beautiful arch inside your mouth. We're going to relax it, resting against the bottom teeth, and open. So let's just start on the G, and we're just going to, today, I'd like to do an E-I-E-I-E. So when your tongue is in the E position, you don't need to then do something different for the Ah position, right? We can just go from E to Ah. It's a relaxing of the tongue. It's not a huge change, which involves E, Ah, E. It's just let the tongue just relax from the E to the Ah. It's rather more subtle for a lot of people than we think it is, okay? So we're just going to go down by steps, alternating E to Ah. All right? Okay, here we go. E, ah, E, ah, E. And E, ah, E, ah, E. Hold it. I want to stop you for a second because some people are literally this big. I don't know if you can see my fingers. E, ah, E. Or E, ah, E, ah. So you can hear, even if I close my mouth and I'm doing it, you can hear how little sound is coming out if I've got this little space. Now, I could make it louder. I could intentionally make it louder. But I'm going to have a lot easier time if I hold that space open than if I'm changing all the time. And again, that's getting that jaw out of the way. So let the tongue do the work, but make sure you give it space. E is not small. E is spacious and beautiful. Here we go.
I just want to, here's a quiz. What vowel has the biggest backspace? E. Because your tongue is high, it's fronted, and you end up with the biggest pharynx, the biggest backspace.
Yeah, so
it's a trick question.
So if your tongue was curved in your mouth, like we're talking about, right, it's got this arch, this is the part you probably feel. All of this is all this room you just made back here. So don't be fooled by the fact that an E maybe sounds like a smaller vowel. It's not. All right, so go ahead and trust that space. And then when you change to the Ah, you're already set. You're already set. So here we go. E, ah, E, ah, E. More space, more space.
Pharynx empty.
More space. E, ah, E, ah, E. Good.
Some of you have your thumb under the chin. Could you put it on top of your chin to move it back?
Yeah, we talked about that last week too. So
some
it
people
slips
have
down.
it here.
So watch that. So I know it
You might even think of a little overbite.
It's a little this angle here. So nose to chin, a little diagonal or angle there. All right. And also watch that when you're doing this again, as I mentioned before. Careful, you're not doing this or leaning into it. So keep that lift, that great little twirly spot in the top of your head. Great, and I love the people who are doing this as well. Doing well. Good. So move your body a little bit. Here we go. Just kind of move your hips. Good. Move your head a little. And now think about slurring. Going. Slurp it. Slurp it. Try it. Yes, you're here on the operatic
We'll
stage.
tell you when it's too much. It almost can't be for a long time.
Yeah, yes.
You're
So-
keeping the vocal folds going. That's great.
All right, one more. Great, and it's really not hard to do if the only movement you're making is your tongue is from here to here. You're just playing with how much sound is coming out and how much air. You're just letting it go. Great. Now let's do me na me, and we're gonna do an alternating back to the G. Me na. We'll do it to me na me. Yep. Okay, so you got an M because we have M's, right? We have to make M's, and the second consonant is an N. N. Your challenge is to make the N with your tongue, not your jaw. It's not always easy. Some of us have tighter strings at the bottom of our tongues than others, but see if you can play with it. That's your tongue touch position is the N. Obviously, you have to touch the M together. Guess what we sing? Jum, jum, right? We're going to be doing that. But we're not going to be doing jum. We're going to keep that space. So when you start with your M, you've still got that room. So I want you to play with having the space already before you make the M. Does that make sense? So you already got room in your jaw. Yeah. Your lips are just closed, but your jaw's already open. Your tongue's already in place. Okay, let's go for it. Me na me na me.
Just change the pattern.
Yeah.
5, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Right.
Yeah.
And me na me na me. Me na me na me. Now I want to challenge you to keep opening, because as we're doing these more, in a sense, they feel like they're more closed because we have a consonant. But then your spaces, some of your spaces are getting smaller, not everyone. Keep challenging yourself to open bigger than you think is logical. And we had this great conversation during my class, which is, this is not normal. Debbie has said it many times. Singing is not normal. It is a technique that we use to convey words and music and a story in this particular way with our voice. It's something we do need to learn, and often we have to unlearn other stuff. So yes, it's gonna feel weird. All right, so here we go.
May I suggest also another spot to check is between your back molars. You should have at least a finger width back there.
Yeah.
Feel that back there? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You good.
not too, and it might trigger a yawn, which is good. That's just tension releasing. That's great.
All right, and so we're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit. So your breathing is going to go a little faster at the end of this. So I want you to get ready for that, okay? So here we go. Me na me na me. Me na me na me. Me na me na me.
tongue on your back bottom teeth.
Mina, mina, mi. Bigger. Yeah. Mina, mina, mi. Good. Mina, mina, mi.
The higher you go, the more open you're supposed to be.
Mina, mina, mi. And I want to say one thing about being open. Be careful that you don't unhinge your jaw like you're eating a big giant burger or... we don't really find that effective in singing. All right, so it's a release, but it's not beyond your capacity. We can do a lot of things with our jaw, but we're not doing that one, okay? So that's not the one we're looking for. Also, it gets harder to get your tongue in the right place. So it's gonna pull back. I don't want that. Okay, so find that midpoint. Here we go. Mina, mina, mi. Last one. Mina, mina, mi. Good. Only a couple of you start to sink a little bit, but for the most part, you're staying really lifted. And I was really thinking about this as I was driving over, about this balance between the activity that's going on here, the action, the concentration, the focus of all of this, and how we need to keep this separate. We need to keep this, it's active and conscious, but it's not fighting and grinding and hard. And we need to make space and allow rather than force and push and having the whole body be like this. Okay, so that's the main thing I want you to go into this rehearsal with today, is know that you're working, but free this guy up, free that tongue, free that jaw, even free your eyebrows, like just allow your cheeks to relax, like the whole thing. Try to find those moments in the rehearsal. Check in with yourself. Oh yeah, am I breathing? Okay, check that too. Am I hunching? Check that. Okay, so I think that's...
Yes, great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. No. Great. Thank you, Jacqueline. Yes, a woman by the name of Jo Estel has this whole method, and she said, first of all, no hitchhikers. And that's what Jacqueline was talking about. Even though you're working here, you're not going to have it transfer up into here. Or your tongue. When you raise your palate, your tongue's not going to go back. Your tongue has to be independent. So she says, no hitchhikers. Also, my sister sent me a little cartoon. It said, way up high. I thought, way up high, because it's Pi Day, right? Right? Somewhere over a rainbow, way up high. It took me a minute. Way up high, way up high. Okay. All right, so happy Pi Day. Let's do danza, danza. And we're going to think about what Jacqueline just said about that. Italian is great because the vowels are open. Everyone please say, danza, danza. Danza, danza. And we're going to use our tip of our tongue. Danza, danza. Some more tongue action, okay? And nice, think, dumb. Joyfully dumb. Danza, danza. Everyone say that? Danza, danza. And you're going to bobble your head. Danza, danza. Everyone say that? Danza, danza. Very good. All right, here we go. If you want to just give us our starting pitch, that's fine. Here we go. And a 1. Now, remember that, first of all, we're right to that. Danza, danza. And I want you to keep that space, only one finger between the back teeth, just one finger, maybe even a pinky, so it's not... Everyone do a tongue thrust. Gently put it back in. Keep that thrusty feeling. Now you look joyfully dumb, and now you're yawning, yay, because you've released tension. Here we go, nice and tall. Use your breath. And when we go up, we need to put on the gas. Danza, 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 fanciulla. I'm putting on the gas pedal, and that means ribs, body. Here we go. And 1. Good. Excellent. Now, when Jacqueline, remember she had you do that slushy, slurpy, you're drunk? Do that again and have it be absolutely connected. Danza, danza, fanciulla. And I want you to take your vocal folds, and that's where the sound comes from. Everybody take your vocal folds, stretch them, and here we go. And go. Altos, tip. Excellent. And we talked about to the altos, because you're in a more belty area that could go into the belt. Da, mio cantar. That means my vocal folds are really thick and they're straight. So everyone here's your larynx. Tip your Adam's apple down. Sob. Mio cantar. Do that again, everyone. Mio cantar. But don't stay on your breath, and don't go down in pitch. Just this and. Mio cantar. And tongue forward again. Yes, because when you have your thyroid cartilage tipped, it's the top, it's your Adam's apple. What is it going to do to your vocal folds if it tips down? Stretches them. It stretches them so that it makes them thinner. So it's going to be lighter. Mio cantar. Not stretched. Great for belting. Mio cantar. Everyone take your finger. Here's your larynx. There's your Adam's apple. Tip it down. And again, mio. Mio cantar. Tongue forward. Ah. And now with Jacqueline's space, please. And. Mio cantar. Better. Empty your pharynx. That's behind the tongue. One more time. And. Good. And here we go. Gira leggera.
Can I add something to that? So a couple things that will clean this up a bit. When you sing the syllable O, me, O, rather than O, 100% of you are doing me, O, which is a hip tone, right? So we're not singing an O. So really we're going from O, nothing's changing except my shape of my lips a little bit. But because of the way we speak, we've made O into a word. Oh. No, that's not what we're doing here. So we're keeping an open O and not the N and the T closer together. The N and the T closer together, and we're going to the A there. So
and remember, you're Italian. Mio canta. Mio. No, mio. Almost an O. An open O. Mio. O. I'm hearing O. Jacqueline has good ears. Mio cantar. Ka. Everyone say ka. And notice on the first line, I have written C-A-H. Cantar. Do you see that? C-A-H. You can always add that. And on the bottom line, I have the N bracketed, which means it goes to the cantar. So I would put maybe an H after the O, so it doesn't go O, 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 O. Mio cantar. Let's do mio cantar. Keep those vowels pure without the diphthongs. And good. And now add the tip and your tongue out. Much better, much better. You kept the space, you kept the purity of the vowel. Thank you. And let's go on. And 1. Now, it's got a breath mark. You must breathe there. You must breathe at the comma. Gira, leggera, so-ti. And that little backwards O is a so-ti. So, open O. So-ti. And no breath until the second system at that rest. No breath. Here we go. And 1. Breathe. Keep going. Swa. Breathe. If you don't know this, look it over. Sentil vagorum. Stop right there. There is a line there. Do not breathe. Because we're going to get really annoyed at Sentil vagorum ore dell'ora scherzosa che parla core son languido suon cod. So we're going to keep that. Sentil vagorum ore dell'ora scherzosa. So we're going to keep that going. All right, keep your vocal folds slushy. And 1. Sentil vagorum ore dell'ora. Good. Tip, 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 tip. Altos. Con lang. And we can do do, swan. Let's forget the trill part. We'll worry about the trill later. Do, swan. But do the 2 grace notes. Just start on an E flat. Just start on an E flat. E natural. Do, right. And we'll do the trill at the end. Keep going. A, K, and Vita. Stand, please. Snow angels with one hand at least. And go. We're gonna schmooze it together. Be really low. And open teeth, open pharynx, and breathe. Good. One more thing. Would you write gas? And then when you go down, if you were here last term, we talked about resistance. Rather than so we're going to constantly keep that little bit of appoggio, that little bit of lean. When you go up, you need to step on the gas pedal. And the gas pedal is your body. Your body, your ribs, your pelvic basket. Ready? And 1. Yes. Hold it out. Stop right there. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you breathe after senza in that 4th line because there's a comma and I don't want you to breathe senza posa. Then you can breathe, but not between the 3rd and the 4th measure. So let's do that again. Make sure your tongue is high because your tongue is flat. Yes. You breathe at the fourth system after the first measure because there's a Comm. Yes. Za. Then do not breathe from the measure 3 to 4. It's sen, sa, po, za. Then you may breathe. Not noisily like that, but silent breathing. Okay, does that make sense, everyone? Okay, here we go. When you repeat notes, I'm still have the gas pedal on, otherwise I'm going to go right back down that hill and it's going to get flat. Keep your tongue, and 1. Keep going. Breathe. Breathe. Que invita danzar, danza, danza, fanci. Tip. Now, we're going to do the trill. It'll be G, F, G, F, G, F, E, F. Everyone say G, F, G, F, G, F, E, F, G. Again, it'll be, now we'll say it faster. G, F, G, F, G, F, E, F, G, and. And again. Good. Cantar. And. So let's do this. Giggle. Listen, listen. Again. And do this with your fingers. And boy, do you look silly. Adorable. And I wish I had recorded that one. And go. Giggle faster. Now. And you can't be heavy. You can't be heavy to move fast notes. Just like the giggle. Can you do it without an H? And. Yes. Now let's do danza, danza mio, cantar. And danza, danza mio, cant. Right. I had a choral conducting teacher who was actually quite brilliant. Her name was Charlene Archibek. Quite brilliant. And she says, just shake your head. Cantar, real attractive. Oh, and Jacqueline's position, this one, remember? She said no. When I went to San Jose State, I knew all of Charlene Chadwick Cullen's voice students. They walked around the halls like that. Because I'm sure if they stepped into her studio and they were still like this, she'd. Do that with this jaw. But giggle. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to. Your vocal folds, the giggling, they know how to do it. Great, great. Stars. Stars. And then we'll do jump. Oh, wonderful. All right. Well done. You know who you are? May I have alto 1Bs? Where are you? Raise your hand, alto 1Bs. I'm sorry, soprano 1Bs, yes. Soprano 1As. Barbara, would you move up with your companions there? And alto 1B, or alto, yeah, alto 1B, alto 2Bs, to be or not to be, and alto 2As. Kate, what are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yay. Which one are you? Do you know? Would you be alto 2B? So would you come up and sit in the front row? Oh, you're 2As. All right, 2As again. Where are you? Oh, okay. Then Ariana and Susan, would you come up and sit in the front row with Brandon? And the 2Bs or not 2Bs? And Kate be 2B. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. All right, so alto 1s, you're going to have to be pretty strong because you're going to be 2A. Sit next to, yeah. Just stick like glue to Susan. All right, here we go. Ready? I got out the glasses. I'll bring them up next week. Here we go. Here we go. One. Here we go. Sit nice and tall. If you can, I know it's like ultimate multitasking to remember this. Remember that space. Relaxed jaw. Involved body. When Jacqueline did the shakeout. There it is. You're going to do that, but it's going to be quiet outside, but you're going to be wiggling. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wiggle. One, two. Ah. Let's give play a B. Ooh, ah. And then alto 1A, stay on it. Ooh, ah, and hold that for all the money in the world. Ready? And 1, 2. Ooh, ah. Yes. Now you can do it softly. Ready? So, to get your note, alto 1s, spicy and still, down a third. Still, ooh, and you can fill it in. Bum, as Jacqueline just played, bum, step, and there's your pitch. 3 blind mice. Okay, let's start at spicy, everyone. You are all on the same pitch. You are on a B. Ready, and good. Now, alto 1s, your problem is you are on still, and you go down a half a step, and you are crunching with them. May I have second sopranos, alto 1s on the word still, and then hold the word and. So a G, you're all on a G. Boom. Second sopranos, alto 1s. Just alto 1s, yes, on a still. Ready, go. Stay high. E, a little, put an E. Yes, put a little E in the still so it's not still, but still. Tongue is forward. Again. Next note. More. Stand and you stay high, stay high, stay high. Yes, right. So you've got that nice crunch. Very good. Everyone spicy and still. Measure 12. And always check your instrument. Ready? Roll your tongue forward a little bit. And that's just gorgeous. Nice. It is so beautiful. That is the magic of choral music. There's no other way to do it. It's not the instrument, it's you. Let's keep going. So you're going to start, you're on an F sharp. Bum, step down, there's your note. Ready? And you're on an F sharp and a B. Ready, and go. Got the D? Yeah, could you be a little higher, a little stronger first? Let's do measure 17 and go. And I want to feature the soprano 1As and go. I don't hear you. There it is. Bum, 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 bum. Now I have just the soprano 1A. And and again. Yeah, plenty of you. Ready, and. Body. Good. Now put it with the 1Bs and go. Push higher. Yes, yes, yes. At graduate school, we did this Hinastera piece, and it is constant crunches like that all over the whole piece. And when they took it to Wales, they won the Choir of the World Award. I couldn't go, but it took 2 people to replace me, so I thought, okay. But they won Choir of the World, but Charlene would be running around going like this. So you need to pull that apart a little bit. So we got those intervals like that. Here we go. Yes. Ooh, the measure 17. And go. Yes. Ah! Just give me a little more scream and go. And then, same note. Oh, oh. All right. Bum, bum. And make sure the tongue doesn't fall back, because then it'll go down in pitch. So we'll hear, ooh, oh, ooh, ah. Stick your tongue out. Stick it out. And again. Yeah, good. Right. And then you stay there. And you don't even have to soprano 1 A's, you don't even have to sing an O, just sing an ah again. Just sing an ah again at measure 19. All right. Okay, here we go. One last time. 17. And 1, 2. You're getting sliding down. And I don't care if you slide, keep sliding high, higher and higher, higher. You'll do it. This time, one last time, and go. Now, next pitch, go. And good. Now, this is your chance. Hang on. This is your chance to shine. And heaven, a heaven full of stars. In second sopranos, when you have double the same note, the second note is going to be higher. And heaven, higher, higher, higher. Okay. And put on the gas pedal. This is your gas. May I have seconds and altos, first altos, and hold that and spin it. 1, 2. Write the word spin. Spin, 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 spin. Phonate, 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 phonate. Gas, 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 gas. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes. Now it says piano. Cross out the piano. Put M piano or even MF. Only they, only them. You all can still be piano because you have the melody. I saw a joke on Facebook and it said, altos, you have the melody. And they said, what's that? Okay, here we go. Oh!
So watch that. Oh. Those of you who have the melody.
Over. V-O-E. Over. Now you should know that by now. I know, we all forget. Because we start to sing the way we speak. And remember, singing is not natural. Let's start at measure 19 with the chord. It's a G chord. Ready, and. And yes, altos. Now stop right there. Stop right there. Do you know what you're doing in the next line? So alto 1A goes down to myriads. Alto 1B's hold the word red. Soprano. Soprano 1B, just hold that note. You stay on that note, 1B's, stay on the red. You just stay on red. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you go low down to the D. Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. May I hear alto 1, alto 2 A's and B's? Alto 2 A's and B's, please, on white, measure 23. So 2 B's, 2 A's, alto 2A, you make sure you go white and toe, and go up, little arrow up. May I hear you both? And go. Good. Now be careful of this position. this position instead so that you have empty pharynx. Do that again with an empty pharynx. Take your finger, tip it, and go. Tip. Good, good. Everyone, let's do white. Oh, this is a hard place to start. No, let's go back to 19, please.
Watch also, since we talked about the O earlier, watch if you're singing the word topaz, it's not toe, topaz. Forget that there was ever an oo involved in that syllable. Topaz, because it's changing a little in pitch, and because you're all changing at a different time, you're losing your harmony.
So put an H after it. Topaz. Toe. All right. 19. G chord. Ready? Take a breath. Use your breath. Use your this body, but it's quiet outside. Boom. Boom. Ready? So you're going to be Elvis Presley, but quiet outside. 3 and wiggle. Oops. Now stop right there. Almost everyone took a breath before full of. You somewhere else. You decide amongst you. I'm going to breathe here. No, I'm hearing, and heaven, a heaven full of stars over my head. I snuck in one there, or somewhere else. And heaven, a heaven full of stars over. So you have to choose somewhere. Yeah, Barbara. 26. 26 is you're going to take the lower notes. But this is tricky because your words are above. I wrote them down below. So, misty myriads with beating hearts of, and then you go up.
So follow the stems that are going up?
Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Red. Thank you. Instead of red. That pharynx is always empty and big and open. Duh. And joyfully dumb. Let's start with white. No, that's hard. Let's start with 22. Stars. Now, altos, you're on a D. And then a G. And a B, and stars, ready, and stars over, tall, myriads with beating. Ta. Ooh. And you held that D. Bingo. Beautiful. And here we go, next chord. Oh, now Jacqueline's just, don't give them their next pitch. Just play the glass. Have you any clue what your next note is? You got it. Yes. It's a B minor chord. Boom, boom, boom. Ready? And body. Ooh. Use your body. Good. Now do this with your arms. We're going to do ooh, ah. One arm, obviously. Ready? Measure 34. And ooh. And then, ooh, right? All right, let's go measure 38. Let's do the alto alto twos. All right, alto twos. Start on your B. Ready? And alto ones. I'm sorry. It's the same darn note the whole over and over and over and over. Somebody's got to do it. Ready? And go. Just alto twos. Ready? And. Down a third. Now down a half step. But now you're going up. So alto 1, alto 2 A's. You're going to go up to the D. You've been on a B, and then you have to now go up to the D. So make sure you write in a D and an arrow up. Good. Let's do that again. 34. 3, 4. Down lower. And everybody down. No, you're together, right? Yeah. Ooh. And then up, skip. Bum, there's your note, bum. Put that together and go. Ooh, ooh, ah, and you hold that D. So at measure 40, make sure you're singing a D, 1A, or 2 A's. That's right. Now with the 2 B's, 40, and. And then you go down a half step. The dome of heaven, hill and keep tipping. Careful, 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 careful. Myriads, empty the pharynx. Let it go through the pharynx first. It kind of almost warms it up. You know, let it float through those tubes first. Great. Everyone, please, back to 34. This is very exciting. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and your arms. Bigger and smaller. Bigger and smaller. And but yes, so you're even higher. Keep going. The dome. Jacqueline, would you give everyone? Got it? A bum bum, bum 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 bum. Yes, one, it's a seventh chord, seven chord. 1, 2, 3. Of heaven like a great hill and me. With beating hearts afar, of stars. Now we have a small group, including Jacqueline. Barbara, you did this the other day, right? Can you do the A? Bernadette, did you do the A? Did you do the A? Okay. So 3 of you. Ready? And go. Gorgeous. And well, you could take turns. One do one measure, one do the next. You sound terrific. Isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And that whole page, the dome of heaven like a great hill, and I just got chills and I wanted to cry. Because it's the way the dome of heaven like a great hill and myriads with beating hearts of fire, heaven full of stars, heaven full of stars. And I just want to go, thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Eric Eschenwalds. Wow. Yes, indeed. All M's are O's. All M's are O's. Mm-hmm. Because the unless you do it with space and almost open lips, you don't hear them. So let's do all O's. May we do now page measure 65. Yes, Mary.
I'll never forget the last time we did this about, what, three years ago or something? 5. Oh my God, we're like 5. And as you'll find out, we kept the glasses going after we stopped singing. And at that moment there was a sigh from the audience, which was, I don't know if you remember it.
I don't.
I'll never forget it because it was a combination of, oh darn, it's over, and oh darn, that was beautiful.
Great. Thank you. And thank God it's not, oh God, thank God it's not. Those damn ringing glasses killing me. Let's start 65. Everyone's on an ooh. Again, that's a da, 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 da. Is it a 6 chord, G6 chord or something? And here we go. And. Now you're going to put those chords together and you're going to sing through like divas with your body. All right. One, you have the melody. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. This of so much majesty. Now that last one is going to be different. You have majesty, and then majesty, almost a whisper, almost an aspirated, but it's going to be so intense, so intense.
Following on our theme, I know.
Oh,
A lot of you did that. You have a melody there, so watch that.
put an H.
I know. You can put a little hair of a little teeny ooh at the very, very last possible second.
Think of the oo as a final consonant. I know. It's a consonant. A W is a consonant, by the way. But even to be witness of so much, S-O-H, S-O-H, much majesty. And stay on your E. Okay, I had a teacher that said, sing your English as if you were singing Italian. I know, I am honored to be witness of so much majesty. Yeah, yeah.
So the last ooh, does the ooh come on, or do we do ooh throughout?
It'll be o oo, o oo, o oo. No, o oo, not o oo, o. It's a backward C. O oo, o oo. All right. 65, one more time. And up. And it's even. Majesty. Even. Right, even. It's not majesty, but majesty. Do that last one. We are on measure 72. And. And we've got the glasses and everyone. Oh. I like the O. Let's try the O. We'll try it both ways. Let's try the O and or an O, open O, and go. And try an oo. Now to me, an oo is a little easier time to match everybody. Let's do an oo. Mm-hmm.
Also, you don't want a breath after I am honored.
No, definitely not. I am honored to be witness of so much. If you have to take a breath, like say after much, do not put the CH on. So majesty. If there's a consonant and you need to take a catch breath, don't put the consonant on. Mm-hmm. That's for the seconds. Uh-huh.
And just kind of decide amongst yourselves who's going to breathe where, so nobody has an audible.
That's what you do.
Collectively don't have to.
Right. Congratulations. Congratulations. It is going to be just knockout gorgeous. Thank you for all of your splits. We're going to do a little bit of O Virtu Sapientiae. we did this at church, and I played it. I had the organ all ready, and as things happen, it wouldn't play. So. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Can you hear this? That's the drone. Ooh. Or you can split it. Ooh. And so, oh. Would you play this? I can play. You can just use mine. I'm going to stand up here and do the drone. Yeah.
Sitting at the keyboard together. I think the best one is the handle piece that we did.
Oh, yes.
And then I played for her, she did the alto, and then.
And I would kind of.
And then.
Come on!
Yeah, we just slid around the piano. This is during a service here. It was great fun.
And. Whoa.
Can you hear this?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go yum bum 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 bum. I'd rather not do this. I'd rather just give you circles. It'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the circles will just be bigger or smaller. And.
Maybe be a little now.
And
Sorry.
whoa, 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 whoa. Zop, zoppy. Ready? Zoppy and good. So let's do zoppy and yeah. You just sing it. You don't have to play it. All right. Zoppy and. Sorry. Would you do that? T-E-E? Ready? M. T-E. Here, once more. And M.
You don't need me.
Very good, altos. Do that again. And everyone together and Everyone together. Good. Now that's when they might go, oh.
Are you able to look up and see her conducting you?
Some of you are, some of you are.
Eventually, when, yeah,
Because it'll make a difference.
it will help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry.
I'm having a really hard time when I listen to the MP3 player. It's a little bit.
It's different. It's different.
Would it be possible to send out
For the, yeah, I did for the altos. You have yours. Do you have a chance to?
We could try tonight.
Oh, okay. I've got my.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
just
you could do it on
there.
your phone. All right, we'll do it tonight. Mm-hmm. And send it out to you. So. Right, right. Well, we'll just do it. We'll just do it later, and then we'll have only one voice. Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have a question also?
If you want to join in the drone, do so.
No, you're alternating.
Oh no, you're singing your own lines. Oh no, you can, anytime the sopranos are singing, go back to your drones. And sopranos, while they're singing, you can drone too. Right, right. Let's do the whole thing. When you're not singing, drone. What are we droning on? Ooh? Yeah, ooh. What do I know? Okay,
There's one note that's really loud.
I know.
So weird.
Okay. And now you drone in. Ooh. Go ahead and drone. And drone. And
Maria,
You do it half as good as that. We're fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Let's do jump. Jump. You're all going to be conductors here. Stand and stretch for a second. And would you find groups of, really fast, groups of 4. And you're going to ask, where were you born? Huh? Ask, where have you lived for the longest time? Ask where one of your favorite relatives lives. Last question. Where would you like to live and why? Where would you like to live if not here, and why? All right, let's come back to jump. And can you still speak, sopranos? Can you still speak? You like that. Always check to make sure you can still speak. All right, we're going to conduct. To conduct, you take your right hand. I will mirror you. And there's a thing called a prep. You go up, whoop, and downbeat is down. If it's in 4, you make a boat. So this is a mast. What's the front called? Aft? 4. 4. The 4, the aft, and the sail. It's a sailboat. And here we go. 1, 2. Make sure you have a mast. And go to the 4 across your body. Ready? And 1, 2, aft, sail. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ja. 4, 1, 2, ja. 4, 1, 2, ja, 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 ja. 3, 4. Now add your pitch. It's a D, and then the altos go down to C. You don't need your music. Put your music down. It's all of altos. You have ja, 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 but we're going to conduct. Here we go. No music, no music. And 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. Wait a minute. Just. We're on first page. Okay. Measure 5. Here we go. That's okay. I know. I know. Here we go. And 1, 2. 1, 2. No, wait a minute. So you have to go 1, 2, ja. All right, let's do that again. And 4, 1, 2. Ja, 3, 4. And a little faster. I did not learn how to count really, really well until graduate school conducting. I think, oh my God. All these years I haven't really been counting. Ready? A little prep and 1, 2, ja, That's it. Watch that last measure. 1, 2, ja, 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 mast, ja, 3, 4. One more time. And 1, 2. Good. Got it? And then the next page, you're going to beat 4 for nothing. And it's very similar, but altos, you're going to go ja, and it'll be ja, 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 ja. So it's the same thing, only truncated. It's truncated. All right? Yeah.
We worked on that in our class today,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wondering about doing j and then j, so that when it goes to the we have more of a change. Or is that too?
Ja. Well, I think they mentioned all the lyrics derived from the ja, 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 j. We need to have j, 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 j. All right, do a little ja. Got it, got it. J, j, but you have to make sure you're on pitch. All right, so less of the j, 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 and then we have ja, 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 ja. Yeah, all right, let's do that. Top of page 2, conduct, please. Look at your music, look at your music, look at your notes. Here we go. Look at me, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1. J, j. It's on 3 and on 2 and 3. So you have to make sure on that measure 12, 13, 14, 15, wait, j, 3, 4, 1, j, and you're going to do it on the 4 of the boat, not the 4 of the beat, but the front of the boat. All right, we're going to do measure 14. 14. Here we go. 1, 2. No, 14, 14, 12, 13, 14. Okay, here's your pitches. And 1, 2. 1, 3, 4, 1. And it's slow. 1, j, j. And the rests make you think it's faster. And the eighth notes make you think it's faster. But it's 1, j, j. And just a lot of j, j. All right, let's do measure 12 again. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's late. 1, j. Get in there. 1, j. 1, j. On the front of the boat. 1, j. Again. 1, j. 3, 4, 1, j. It's not fast. Write slow. Write the word S-L-O-W. Or write 1, 2, 3, which is what it is. All right, let's do that again. Yes, please. 13, 13, and 13, and 1, 2. Conduct, conduct, really conduct, conduct. That'll get it in your body. Ready? Conduct. Put your music down, put your music down, put your music down. Ready? I'm going to do 12, and 1, 2. Yes, and again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yes, and then the next line. It's kind of similar. It starts similarly. Here we go. Measure 24, and 1, 2. Good. So now you go up, right? And you stay on the D. Try that again. 1, 2. Altos. Ja, 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 ja. And make sure every one of those those D's are a little higher every time. Okay. Let's do that again. 1, 2. 1, ja, 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 ja. And so that'll be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, ja, 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 ja. So it's syncopated, which means the accent is on the offbeat. 27, 1, ja, 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 ja. 1, oh, not too many. I'm going to be going like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and you stop, all right? Kind of hard for me to do the wrong-handed, but anyway. 27, conduct it, please. Ready? And 1, ja, 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 off. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, senza misura, which means without measure, and I'm going to letter C back to 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, ja, and it's a bum bum. That's called a tritone. Maria, Marie, there, Marie. That is called the interval of the devil. In Renaissance music, it's actually right in the middle of the scale, right there. Marie, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. It's right in the middle of the scale. Bum bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. Right in the middle. And because it was so discordant, the people in the Renaissance, it was the interval of the devil. So you're going to hell, everybody. Here we go. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ja, 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 ja. Ja, ja. Rest, rest. And 1, ja, ja. And I think Jacqueline and the voice class are absolutely right. So we have ja, and then we have j, 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 almost like you're throwing up. J, 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 j. How else would you do it? I know. J, 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 j. And just don't open too much. J. All right, it's a chance for you closed mouthers to shine. Ch, 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 ch. You still have space. Good. Ja. Everyone say j, j. Think maybe think of a J-O-E. J, 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 ja, 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 j, j, ja, j, ja, j, j. J, j, ja, ja, ja. Okay. Great. Letter C, please, again. And really watch it. Be careful at measure 37. You don't go back down. 38. You say, ja, and you stay there. So at measure 38, put an arrow up on your ja, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja. Okay, here we go. Measure 36. Conduct with me. Ready? That's why conductors live a long life. It's aerobic. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch it. You've got a 3 in there. 1, 2, 3, and I've got a big 3 written in my score. I have all my counting written in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1. 3. Same pitch. Get louder. Cha, cha, Wait a minute. The first at 40 is staccato. Ja, ja. And then you slide. Ready? And 40. And ja, ja. Rest. And 1. Ja. Softer. And can you be on pitch though? Because and it's really common, ja, ja, you have to have more energy, not less. Ja, ja. Julia Nielsen did this great thing. Everyone say, I told you to be quiet. Now feel that in your body. Ja, ja, ja. Uh-huh. Yeah. No M's. Don't close your mouth.
I think it's a habit of closing your mouth, exactly. It may not be intentionally good, but really hang your mouth open. Don't let your lips come together. And everything in your mouth open. And that little mosquito flying in. They're waiting all night. Vibrants will land on you.
In your open mouth.
That's right.
I have a tenor student, and he goes, up, and he because he closes his mouth, up, everything ends with a P. Up, 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 up. So, page 4, 1, and conduct with me. You know which note you're doing? Ja, 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 ja. Don't close your mouth because I heard it. Keep it. Ja, ja, ja. And go. Ja, 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 ja. Energy body. Ja, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja. Repeat. Ja, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja. Don't close your mouth. Ja, ja, ja. Altos, go. Again. Ja, ja, ja. And get some body going and go. Ja, ja. There you go. And then page 5. Now, go to your M. Conduct with me. Everyone starts on a D. 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Off. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2. Off. 2, 3, 4. 1. Do you know which note you're doing next? Okay, so we've got splits there, right? And we have alto 1s, you're going up to the E, and alto 2s, you stay on the D. Got it, everybody? Go back, please, a page. And you should have written in the bottom of your score, alto 1s, at the very last measure, you write up to E. Whole step up. Thank you. Perfect.
Sopranos on measure 69. Whatever you did in stars, so that's going to split to be soprano 1A and 1B. Good. These two. Soprano 2s are on the F.
So let's finish. Alto 1s at the bottom of page 5, you write go up to E. Okay, got it? And you stay on E. So now you are on line 2, bottom note. Got it? All right. Alto 2s, you're on the bottom line. Alto soprano 2s, you are on line 2. And when you get to the next page, you sing the F up. So you're going to go up a half step. And soprano one A and B, you're on an A flat. And then one B, go down a half step to the G, and then you stay there. Okay, ever more conflicted. All right, let's go back to measure 63. And everyone, would you take your pencil and find 61, 62, and write in 63? Because that's a good place to start. And see those little accents? Accent them. Francis, do you have a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to know when you want us to do the M of the
Right away.
And earlier, I think we had longer
No, there are no, there should have been no ums. Judges, just judge-a. Yeah, immediately. See, it says choir goes to the M immediately. All right? All right, here we go. Measure 63. Everyone's on a D. 1, 2. Accent. Hold it. Off. 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, it's only 2 beats. It'll be 1, 2. Off. And off. Ready? Here's 69. Play a D. Bum, 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 bum. Ready? And 1, 2. Off. And louder. 1, 2. Louder. And you can almost make it nasal and ugly. All right, let's do the 69 again. Bum, 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 bum. Ready? And that it has an accent. It has a mezzo forte, medium loud. And forte, where that will go from like a volume of 7 to 9 to 12 out of 10. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. No, you have to come off. And here we go. 1, 2. Off. Off. More. Bum, 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 bum. And we're going to finish this up a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Conduct with me. Ready? 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Cha, 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 cha. Okay, M. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, write the word stop at measure of 81. It's 1 and 2 N. And put a big 3, 4, which will be nothing. Good. Mezzo forte. In which our heroes decide it's now or never. Ray Bradbury, here we go. And letter F. N. Cha, cha, cha. Conduct with me. Ready? N. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Rest. Rest. So it'll be ja, ja. It's the same rhythm as we had before. Ja, 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 ja. And you're on the brink. Ready? Let's do that measure 82. Conduct with me and go. Ja, 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 ja. Thank you. All right. And then cha, cha. And the next one. And 3, 4. Cha, and then you start to go down. No, don't stop it, but just get lower. A little lower. And then play a D for us. M. And we need one high soprano glissando. Take it away, Bernadette. And join the M. You hold the, one more time, Bernadette, you jump and then join us. Everyone hold the D. And then you're going to whisper P when I do this. Ready? Do the D. Bum, 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 bum. But you have to watch. You have to look up. I don't think you need to look at your music for that D. Ready? And M. Good. Yay. 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 Now all we have to do is put that little quartet, the trio in there, and you've got it nailed. The little almost Harry Potter-ish stuff. Very, very exciting. May we do a little Yole Canto, and if you don't mind, Jacqueline, I'll play it. What terrific work. Ooh. Whoever put the Cora Nova up here, I just want you to know who sing. Thank you. Marty's singing, and there's Linda Eby is singing, and Joyce Gibrick is singing. Good. It's on Saturday at 7:30 at First Congregation, or they call it First Church now. I always think, the First Church. First Congo, yes. So they're doing a couple movements of the Durafale Requiem and some other French pieces. The Cantique de Jean Racine, which is beautiful, and a Messiaen, and I think it'll be beautiful, so you should go with Derek Tam. This Saturday, and it's 25 for seniors. Anyway, it'll be beautiful. Good singers. All right, Yole Canto. Let's just see if we can get some of those rhythms. And okay, let's stand. What a good job you're doing. Whatever it is, here we go. Ya me boy. Here we go. And just do some of the things. Think that space that Jacqueline recommended. And stay on not voy, but voy with the tongue. Voy, voy. With that open O and then a Y at the end, which is a consonant, not a vowel in this case. Ready? And. Beautiful. Again, that's that perfect thing that Jacqueline talked about. Toe, T-O-H. Take your pencils, put an H after all those, so it's not toe. That'd be me from the Midwest. Yole canto, yole canto. Hold it open, a backward C with an H, and go.
Yole canto, yole canto.
Yes, it's great. Keep going. Next entrance. Go.
Dame valle corazón, llame paz con un amor, yo le canto todo el día.
Yo
le canto todo el día. Yo le canto.
Off, off.
Yo le canto.
Excellent. And
Yo le canto todo el día. Le canto de alegría. Yo me voy con un amor, con cariño y emoción. Oh, la 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 la, oh, la 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 Yo le canto todo el día, yo le canto todo el día, yo le canto.
tall.
Yo le canto todo el día. Yo le canto todo el día. Yo le canto. Yo le canto.
And
Yo le canto todo el día.
and sopranos, yo le canto, yo, rather than yo, because it's going to drag your spacers. Yo le canto, just think yo, yo, yo le canto. And you need to open more when you're high. We're on page 6. Bottom of 6, measure 49. Ready, and
Yo le canto todo el día con cariño y alegría. Yo me voy con un amor, con cariño y emoción. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la.
space.
Yo le canto todo el día, yo le canto todo el
And
día.
you know, the same thing as in danza, danza, not yo le can, yo le canto, ca. Put backward C's above everything. Vance George, who used to do the San Francisco Symphony, he did a workshop for BCCO, and he put a big backward C on the board, and he said, that is your friend. Oh, oh. Everything, oh. Yo le canto todo el día. It gets that space, it keeps your mouth open, and measure 56, and
Yo le canto
yes.
todo el día, yo le canto todo el día, yo le canto, yo le canto.
Whatever it is, and go.
Yo le canto.
Yo le canto. Yo, le, ka, to, well, yeah, very good. You'll get it. And
I'll
stop.
get the stomp at the end. That's good.
Yay, everyone. Boy, 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 boy. No, let's do some lip trills and sopranos, you're going to say, I can still speak.
I still can speak.
Everybody?
I still speak. I still speak. I still speak. I can still speak. I can still speak. I still speak. I can still speak.
Just to get you back on your speaking vocal folds. You are amazing. Thank you, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Thank you, Freddie. Wow. This is so exciting.